Got ourselves Atherman over for the team. One is a lumberjack. I love that green look you got going on. Got ourselves Jayhawk on that team. We got Kiosk in the back, no good, as well as a R Priest. Gonna be first up versus Pepsi, trying to see if he can barrage him. But it's going to be immediate port as soon as he sees some coolness out of our priest. Backs up out of there. Grifka on that team too. We got us his guard. We got us his Kai. We got us his Yesley. I really wanted to see more of these warlocks in the warrior get a chance to play honestly. I almost feel like it's either Pepsi or Grifka first up, as he's gonna be big burst onto our praise. Got himself full, so when Fist of Fury crashing down on him with Aegis, might just go through this burst. Might be kind of a tight situation actually, trying to give himself a little bit more help with the battle master and having to go for a big disperse as Pepsi just pushes in, does not want to give this priest even a breather. Priest actually able to get himself some survivability. Power life just coming out big here. Next stun, next fear, maybe could be good. Wait, super low. Oh, super low on health and a touch of death. I was gonna say next fear, next stun, maybe could have given him opportunity, but that's rough, man. He got himself a decent setup, a decent win condition, but he just gotta live for like a little longer. But that's rough against a monk that just puts so much pressure on you. Stun, full explosive one to Pepsi. Does he live this? In cap, he's actually super low on health away. Trying to go for a bit of healing. Mad mobility covers so much distance as he's looking for that full catch up. If Kiosk is running a Mortal Strike bet, that will reduce Pepsi's healing by quite a bit. Gotta be, I think, a full poison on him right now, isn't it? Gonna be a slow freezing trap to follow. Kioska looks like Pepsi somehow breaks out of that freeze either way. No way he used Dark Arm Racial to make out that's him, did he? Gonna be a disarm for a second, at least denying the Fist of Fury into a Fist of Fury, but a body shot does break it in cap to follow. Pepsi doesn't have Alexi for a while. Does he have the big damage versus Kioska? Traps him for a second, trying to keep the pet alive as best as he can. Actually even moving the pet for a second there. As it's gonna be Pepsi rolling in. Karma to follow. Kioska could go for a turtle shot potentially, trying to see if he could freeze Pepsi. Doesn't end up going for turtle shell either way though. Maybe a bit of an overcommit, but the man, look how he's furious, dude. You got to maybe do something. You just couldn't let that man just keep pumping damage into you. But a big death shocker with a kill shot. I keep forgetting that Hunter's death shocker with a kill shot is like next level deadly. I keep forgetting it, but Kioska every week he comes back, he brings it back, man. That's just such a good combo. Death shocker by itself, but them survival hunter kill shots in particular, man, they're just brutal. It's going to be Kioska trying to see if he can drop down. Full stun onto Kai as he drops in a full Infernal Mortal Fear onto Kioska. Kioska got himself quite a bit of distance actually. Could maybe make some work of this one. Maybe feint. Does he get away? No, full cancelable. That's a wall for this one though. Back it away. It's going to be a 4 right now for Kai. Kioska will not have himself an easier time right now, but he does have traps. So if he can lay those traps for Kai, he can make it harder for him to reach him. He just got to make sure he can mitigate the pet. Gonna be a port for Kai. Does get himself summed up. Mad kill shots to follow. Kai trying to see if he can tank this up completely. Kioska trying to see if he can go for hit and runs. Big race to follow. Mad kill shots. Oh my god. Wait, warrior charges in. Wait a second. Kioska. Oh, freezing trap. Does he die to a bleed? Oh, please no. Please no. Kioska feint death. Camo. Nobody move. Oh, nobody move. Does he find him? Right now it's optimal. It's paramount right now for guard to find this man immediately. Looking up for the ice, he knows little hunter smart. Does he get intimidated? Kiosk needs to be extra careful to hide himself as well as his pet behind the pillar. If any part of you or your pet is reached by guard, he's gonna know where you are. He finds himself the right pillar, but it's gonna be steel trap. Still has camo for a little bit longer. Death shock him right after. Does he have a stun? Maybe, potentially. This summon to Kioska does have a stun, gonna be immediate trinket. Kioska does need himself a bit more damage. This summon to guard right now, just trying to say walk away, throwing in grenades, doing as much damage while he's trying to make some distance with the freezing trap to give himself yet another breather. Manic better just trying to see if he can patch himself up very quickly. It looks like he's recovered quite a bit of health right now, dampening not super high, so he's able to do something. Guard, next stun can be really deadly. Binding shot, reflect is up, so Kioska can maybe go for a freezing trap next time he ever needs to. Steel trap instead, just laying all those traps for guard to walk through. There goes the big defensive for guard. Kioska also goes for a big defensive himself as he goes for that bear's fortitude, gives himself a little bit more health. Trinket to follow off with that CC as he puts the warrior on ice, trying to get himself a little bit of survivability. Charge trap for just a second, can keep his pet over there with grenades thrown in. Guard charges out. That's gonna be a death shock and lots of damage potentially. Does he get in the kill shot range? Because that kill shot can be super deadly. Does it take him out right now? That's shockwave for just a second into a disarm. Oh, Kioska with a fear. Oh my god, yes, it charges in all the portals in the world. Does Kioska get to recover? Turtle shell. Oh, yes, it was not gonna give Kioska a chance there. He just walked in, opened up all those portals, and once they're open, there's nothing you can do to stop him. Maybe feign death. Maybe feign death. maybe Shadow Meld, but you gotta be the right ratio for that one. Gotta be a stun onto Yessi as the Infernal crashes next to Atham and disrupting his go blind, but it's gonna be Yessi with a Mortal roll open on the portals. Yeah, that Desert damage he's putting out is actually quite vicious. Oh my goodness, Atham looking for an escape. The man is the one who ran in to get the attack going, but honestly, I feel like Yessi just set up a trap for the guy. He's like, come over here. Look at me. I am vulnerable. I'm just out in the open. No one's here to help me. Just a paladin rushes out, but honestly, the entire time it was just all a ruse. From the get-go, it was all a ruse. My goodness. This is gonna be a chaos build. No honor for the Hunter. Dude, I know! Hunter was not given an honor duel, but a couple of times, hey, name survival, he's living up to the name and he's surviving. He was surviving alright. He survived through the warrior and everything. That was like a really, really clutch one. I didn't know which way that was gonna go. Big chaos builds into Atha, got himself plenty of protection, but those protections are just getting completely devoured by chaos builds. With a second, but it might be a bubble right now. Does he have a bubble? Does go for the bubble. Poured out for Yesli. As we do get an up close and personal camera angle there. This is going to be a bubble right now. Got himself hammer spin and try to see if he can charge out. But looks like Yessi is going to be able to bake out of there as a warlock. Back it up for a second. Does himself a succubus at the very least that you can beat up for a moment, get some holy power off of. And yes, it looks like he's recovered quite a bit of health, summoning up a whole new pet as best as he can. I can't take invite right now, so I'm gonna have to decline, but I'm mid-game, otherwise I would. Gonna be a big spot warden. Ask him and get himself a chance to maybe make a play versus Yesli. Full wings available. Get himself full wreck. Wait a second, I think full wreck hit the top of the pillar. I don't even know if it connected. Mortal Coil sent in. I think Yesli might just have Athelman right here. Portal open one. Blind to follow. Oh, the portals and the fell eyeball. Just nothing he could do about it. Just two-prong attack from every angle. My goodness. And Knockwood is going to be up next. Freezing on the pet. Sniper shot in the opener. Yes, he has himself a port available. He wants to go for a port as soon as possible. Wall immediately. It's going to be Big Dutch Shocker. Wait a second. Kill shot. Oh, he triggered for the kill shot. But yes, he does survive. It does go for the Warlock Hellstone with a soul burn. Does go for the for a port right here, right after. The rapid fire to follow. Yesli, does he have survivability? He got him some Battle Master Trick and that's really about it. Giving him a little bit extra health. Trying to go for a fear into Knockwood. But no, that kill shot. Flare down. Yeah, for Grifka, I don't really know. I think the rogue might just take it here. Jayhawk is sitting in the back. He better be prepman. He's better be ready to go as soon as no could. Whether he takes down Grifka or falls him. Freezing trap, trinket. Ooh, no good. I don't know if he survived this one. Yeah, but at least for Jayhawk, you have created an opportunity here. Jayhawk doesn't really do super well against rogues. At least not tonight. At least not against Grifka. I feel like any other rogue maybe, but not Grifka. Gonna be a kidney shot versus Jade. Does have himself a trinket. Breath does not quite connect with the rogue. Wasn't even a cloak of shadows. Just I guess it was just missed breath. There's gonna be lots of damage. Jayhawk mages have to go for an ice block here. Next secret technique, if it crits, could be the end of ya. Could be really, really bad. As Griff got himself backstab, ice block. I think Jay might be lagging tonight a little bit. I think that might be part of the problem there. That is rough. I can't win against dampening. It is rough, man. It is definitely rough. Definitely is it's rough games. I feel like any class that plays off of survivability and self-healing, as soon as the game gets into dampening, it's all to the rogues, all to the hunters, all to the mages, all to every class that's so big and bursty. It's literally their game at that point. Even warlocks too, to some degree. Missiles down for Jayhawk, trying to see if he can get himself a Nova into Grifka. Does get to finally see him for a second. It's gonna go for that I think back blink or all the time reversal. I think it's what it's called, right? When you blink and then you can reverse back to previous blink location. I think it's called reversal. Always called it a back blink. Gonna be cloaker shots for Grifka. Oh. At that point, those red eyes, when they're fixated on you, there's nothing you can do. That's rough. Kioska does bring it back with 3 though. This man's surviving out here. That death shock and kill shot combo is so brutal. It's so satisfying to watch though, man. I'm a big fan.